go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl.
Welcome. The Randoms. I'm actually in a great mood today because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The reason that I've been gone for like a while now is because I had been dealing with depression. I have depression in general, but some days is worse than others, which I know I normally don't do this type of content because honestly, I like to just come on here, be happy, you know what I mean? Like, let's laugh, let's have a good time. But also, I feel like it's not realistic, right? Sometimes you're gonna be angry. Sometimes you're gonna be sad. You know, like, it's normal emotion, you know? And I feel like with YouTube, sometimes as a creator, you try not to show all of those different sides to you. I was thinking, I'm like, okay, you know, because I finally picked myself back up. And I'm that type of person. I don't like to go to friends. I don't like to go to family. I don't like to, even with my spouse, I don't want to stress them out. Yes, if I'm not too much in a hole, I know that sounds crazy, but if I'm not too much in a hole, yes, I will go to them. I will talk to them, you know, and stuff like that. But when I'm like deeply, you know what I'm saying, deeply rooted, depressed and stuff, like, nah, I got to get myself up out of that, you know? So, you know, I give a lot of my problems to God too. In some situations, it's like, it's hard to do because you know what I mean? It's like one thing after the next thing after the next thing. And that's how it's been for me, honestly, since October. I don't know, just been in a damn funk. And I'm like, bro, I got to get it together. So that's what I did yesterday. I was like, hey, I'm finna pull myself on up out of that. You know what I mean? Because we got stuff to do, you know? Also, I want to make this video because I know there's other people around the world that may have depression and stuff as well. And I wanted to be able to tell you some things that I do. And maybe it could help you. Like, if you ever, you know, in a bad mood and you feel like you don't know what you can do, I did want to give some suggestions. What I wrote as the first thing is music. So listening to music helps so much. Well, granted, wait a minute. Now, it depends on what you listening to. If you listening to something angry, you listening to something that's gonna make you cry, like, don't do that. Don't do that. If you're trying to pull yourself out of that mood, you know what I mean? Definitely listen to something uplifting. But now, this is another thing. If you are in a place where your feelings have been suppressed, like you've been like trying not to cry, but you kind of need that cry, then okay, listen to something that's gonna, you know, make you get all those emotions and stuff out, because crying is not a bad thing. Like, I know, shoot, I used to feel like this too, that I'm not finna cry, I'm finna just pick myself up, we're gonna get through this, you know what I'm saying, fuck all that, we gonna do. But nah, bro, like, sometimes you really do need to cry. Like, you'll feel so much better. And going to therapy in the past, that's how I found out, like, no, bro, like, you're strong if you can cry, you know? Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't raised to, like, feel my emotions, you know? So, another thing that helps, soaking in the tub. That helps so much. Not only are you helping the physical, like, especially if you had a long day, your muscles hurt, stuff like that, laying in the tub, and then also letting those negative thoughts, like, leave your mind. Like, I don't know, it's just something about that. Sometimes I even like to think that I'm at the beach or something, you know? Like, you could play some type of, it's not music. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, where, you can listen to the waves and all that type of stuff. Like, that is so relaxing. And if you got some candles, listen, you got some candles, you put them candles on that tub, child. But see, I can't have no candles. I got bronchitis. Listen, I'm laughing, but I really can't. Like, I'll be in there coughing. Like, smoke and stuff, Speaking of that, too, I recently had to go to the freaking doctor because y'all remember I had been sick, bro, most of last month. And literally, my freaking sinuses got so bad that, like, it triggered my bronchitis. So, yeah, I got a whole inhaler, everything over there. Like, we getting it together. Like I said, not only was I in a depression, but I was sick too. So I'm just like, dang, like somebody really trying to knock me off. You know what I'm saying? Something else that helps is making yourself look better. And I know y'all see me with this damn scarf on. I got to do my hair today. That's why I got this on, because my hair done got ridiculous. But, yeah, making yourself look better makes you feel better. You know what I mean? Like, if you need to do your hair, do your hair. If you're a female, do your makeup, you know, or whatever. I don't wear makeup, but if you do wear makeup, hey, that can help. Sometimes like dressing up, finding your favorite outfit, you know what I mean? Like something really, really cute. Shoot, some people, you know, they cut their hair, you know, that helps them feel better. You know, there's so many things that you can do, you know what I mean? Like, to add to your looks, or get a new tattoo. Shoot, I need to get me some tattoos. I ain't gonna even lie. Get some tattoos, you know what I'm saying? If you're that type of person, get your nose pierced or get whatever pierced, because I want to get me some more piercings. I really do. Listen, am I talking about me or what? It's so many things that you could do as far as like to, you know, look better, to uplift yourself. Oh, shoot, working out helps because, you know, you could get yourself to at least on the right track of where you're trying to be if you're trying to lose weight or trying to gain muscle or whatever it is you're trying to do. Trying to get yourself to, you know, where you want to be as far as like physically can also help you feel better. Something that helped me yesterday, okay? This is a big one. Cleaning the house. Like, for some reason, decluttering, oh my God, it's like it's cleaning space in your head or something, you know, like, not space in your head, it's giving you space, I guess, like, you know, like when you got so much, like, piled up in your brain, and then it's so much piled up in your house, because I'm that type of person. When I'm depressed, y'all, I don't like to do nothing. Like, I just be, you know what I'm saying, in a bad space, you know? And then I notice, like, the kitchen will start to get messed up. The room is messy. You know what I mean? The living room, the kids, just everything starts to get messy, right? And I'm just like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll deal with it tomorrow. And then next thing you know, like, it's a week that done damn passed. You know what I'm saying? And you like, bro, I really got to do something. You know, at least I'm like that. I'm like, all right, you know, stuff is piling. I got to do something. Because when you get to the point and it's like, it's hoarding, that's going to be hard to clean. So I don't never like for it to get that far gone. But it does get messy in here. I ain't going to even lie to y'all. But yeah, cleaning is very therapeutic. Not just cleaning your house, cleaning your car, you know, helps. Cleaning your closet if maybe your house isn't even that messy. Throwing away old papers, that's also something else that I did, like bills, you know, stuff that I don't even need anymore, you know what I mean? Like from years, I don't know why I recycle. I don't know, like old receipts, just everything. Other things that can help, if you're artistic, you know, drawing, painting, creating something, like building something. Like my son loves to build and stuff, so that's something that helps some people as well. This kind of goes into that, like writing stories, you know, like just writing in general helps. But yeah, writing stories and stuff, those are things that can help you. I know, like when I draw and stuff like that, it kind of takes me to a whole nother place. Like I'm not even thinking about anything when I'm drawing. So those things help a lot. Even if you're not like a artistic person, right? Like sometimes just drawing for fun, like could help, you know what I mean? But reason I say artistic is because I know usually people who love those things, it tends to help more, you know what I mean? Because it's your hobby, you know, it's your hobby. I don't know why that fucking hobby word was having me in a chokehold just now. Also reading. Oh my God. Listen, I love to read, y'all. Like, y'all don't know this about me, but let me tell you something. Reading a good book, like, that's one of my favorite things. And I think because, like, reading can definitely take your mind off of whatever it is that you're going through. Because it's like, you're kind of in a whole nother world, you know, when you're reading. Sometimes forgetting that, you know, I'm Jessica, that shit, like, puts me, you know, just in a better place sometimes, because it's like sometimes the things that you have that's piled up, you know what I mean? You don't want to be yourself in those moments. So reading a good book kind of does that. Another thing, playing video games. If you like to play video games, like when you're a whole nother character, this goes back to being a different character. That can put you in a whole nother mindset and take away that stress that you're having, because you got missions or whatever it is that you're doing, like, because it might be a game that doesn't involve missions, but either way, you're a different person, right? You're not thinking about the stresses of the real world in that moment. So that's also something else that helps with my depression, that could help you. What's something else? Oh, dancing. Look what I was just doing, which I was trying to think. But yeah, dancing. If I'm not that great of a dancer, I'm gonna just be honest. But if you can dance, or even if you can't dance, guess what? If you get your behind up and you start dancing, it's gonna make you feel better. Which of course has some music, you know, but it's definitely gonna help you feel better. That works so much too, because it's almost like exercise, you know? Like, I mean, I guess it is exercise. I mean, because you're getting up, you're moving and stuff. It's cardio. So yeah, those things help too. Oh, this is a big one for me. This is a big one. Writing out your goals. Writing out goals put me in so much of a more positive mood. Only because, like, I'm writing out all the things that I want to be and all the things I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, all the things I want to accomplish, which I know, like, that sounds so confusing. But what I mean is, when I say writing out what you want to be, it's like, okay, so what does, as far as your new self, because this is the thing that we don't talk about a lot, but every year, if you're growing, you should be growing and changing into the person that you always viewed yourself to be, right? So what I mean is, okay, what, you know, physically, what do I want to change about myself? Let me write out some of those goals. What do I want my finances to look like? Let me write down some of those goals. What can I do to have more next year? Or, you know, like, what does my emotional, you know, look like? Like, how can I handle situations better? Or, you know, spiritually, like, what can I do if you're a spiritual person? You know, like, how can I get closer to God? Or, you know, just in general, like, it's just so many things that you could write out, right? How to get stronger mentally. Like, all of those are like goals that I know, like, can help, because one, you're putting those out there, not only to, like, you know, the universe, which I'm big on the universe. Like I said, I'm spiritual, you know, so, but writing it out on paper and just seeing it, for some reason, just puts you in a better mood. And you're like, okay, so these are the things I need to do. Now, how I'm gonna do those? That goes back into what I had put down here, writing out what's bothering you. So this is a big thing. Reason why, and I learned this in therapy, reason why writing out things that are bothering you helps is because you're taking all those negative things. Like, say you got like 20 different things that's bothering you, right? You write all those things out on paper, and then you write, if it's something you can fix, and this is why I wanna make that, like, I wanna get to that point. If it's something you can fix, you can write out things that you can do to fix those things, right? But now, if it's something you cannot fix, you give that to God. You don't worry about that, because it's stuff you can't fix. And I feel like sometimes we take on so much stuff and we worry about so many things that we don't even need to worry about. You know what I mean? And stress, like, let's just be real. We all know what stress can lead to. You know what I mean? So it's never a good thing to stay in that bubble of depression, or, you know what I mean, stressing yourself out. It's just not. It's not healthy, right? These are just ways that I wanted to help y'all be able to get out of that funk that you're in, especially if you don't want to always go to your friends, or always go to your family, or always go to your spouse. Like, you have to know ways to cope by yourself. You know what I mean? because sometimes they might be at work, or they might have their own thing that they're going through, or they might be out of town, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? These are just things that you need to be able to do when you don't have somebody to go to, right? And I hope that y'all found this information like informational. You know what I mean? I've never made a video like this before, but I'm just like, man, listen, I'm going through this. I want to help other people. That's another thing that helps me too, helping other people. Like, I love making other people happy. So I hope this video does help you if you are going through a rough time, or if you know somebody that's going through a rough time. Also, I love you guys. I know, like I said, I know I've been gone. I'm trying to like get myself back to it, you know. But also like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Share it with your friends or your family. And also, I hope y'all been having a wonderful like weeks, months, years, all that. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next video. And I hope you're having a wonderful day.